Welcome back to another episode of What's Crackin'? Thank you to the people that have been supporting us, the people that have been listening to us on Spotify.
Yes, early in the morning.
On your little drive to work with your coffee.
Exactly.
Right.
Who doesn't love a little good dose of shit talking early in the morning?
But if you're watching us on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe, because that would really help our channel grow.
So support, love us.
Thank you.
We're bringing that content to you.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
Show us support.
Show us
love
some love.
us. We want the love.
Anyways, welcome to episode 3. Threesome. Which
you
talk
see?
about 3.
Yeah.
And we're gonna jump right into
Yeah.
it. Talk about episode 3 and the number 3.
Yeah.
What is your take on open relationships? Usually involves 3 people.
Oof.
Or 4.
Does it though?
Yeah, it depends. And there's thruples, there's quadruples.
Yeah, but what if you're like a pair and they're doing their thing?
Those are swingers.
Oh, those are swingers.
And we'll get into that.
Okay. I wasn't ready.
What is your take, since you've mentioned in previous videos you've been in a whole situation shipping season.
A whole shipping sissy.
What is your take on open relationships?
It's like I stated prior video. It all depends on the partner you have,
Right?
And what type of like communication and understanding or agreement that you guys both made, or even if it wasn't made. I feel like if you're gonna have an open relationship, it should be from both parties have a mutual understanding and agreement. Me per se, I haven't had one. I've never been in an open relationship.
You've never been in an open relationship?
Never. And the funny thing is, not too long ago, I thought of that. I think you brought it up to me. You're like, so why don't you just have a... No, it was my sister.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I said that?
Yeah. Because I usually go to her, if it's not you or whatever, to, get her opinion on things when I'm like going through certain stuff, like about relationships and stuff like that. And she's like, bitch, like, why don't you just have an open relationship? And I'm like, shit. You know what? She's kind of right for the first time in forever.
You would have an relationship, so you be down to be.
I don't think so. The Cancer in me don't let me.
Right.
I don't know. It does not let me, no matter how much I might want it.
Right.
I feel like I'm an impulsive person.
Right.
And I'm all for the vibe at the moment, but then I sit down after I get it done.
The sexual freedom of it, right?
But then I sit down and be like, damn, like, maybe this ain't for me, because I get attached quick. So it's like, that's the bad part about
What are you going to do when they want someone else for a little bit? Are you going to feel jealous? Are you going to be okay with that? Yeah,
I would.
Those are things that play into your mind when you're... I don't know. I myself never really thought about open relationships. I mean, I've seen people that are in open relationships, and I don't want to stereotype any group of people, but in the gay world, as you would say, open relationships are big. There's a gay relationship. That's something that's kind of common. Yeah. I myself haven't gotten to that moment. I don't know if I will. Maybe. I mean, you can never say never.
It's not for everybody.
Right, it is not for everybody.
Yeah.
Some people do. There's still gay people out there that do like to be, I hate this word, monogamous.
Bruh. Yeah, monogamous.
Yo, I need to pick up a dictionary and start like, because I feel like these big words get me all the time, but monogamous relationships sometimes work for some people and it doesn't work for some people. Yeah. Which then also goes to the whole thing of like swinging, because that's different. Swinging is you go to this club, you're a member. Yeah. You show up. Yeah. Y'all have your sex all over the place.
My uncle does that shit.
And then y'all leave together.
Yeah, there's like places in Miami.
Would you be open to swinging?
No. And I'm very spiritual in that sense as a Cancer. I feel like our energy that we give out is a big part of our sexuality. When we're happy, sad, mad, like you would name it, sex is a big factor in that. It goes with like our emotions and stuff. And I feel like when you're giving yourself like that to somebody, you're also releasing your energy with that person.
Right.
And do I really want to be just giving my cootie cat to everybody? No, sorry.
Right.
No, thank you.
I can see that. Let me ask you.
My energy is not for everybody.
You talk about sexual energy being transferred, and it is a transfer of energy.
Yeah.
What do you think about yoni eggs? I saw an episode. It was a TV show, and they were talking about women take these crystal eggs and they shove them in there, and they do like Kegels with them. And I guess it's
exercises.
Like, but they do them with crystals, and the crystals are like have different properties to supposedly heal their chakras.
I feel like that's a little bit too much, bro. Like, I don't need a freaking crystal up my shit.
Well, I mean, you do
to
keep
remind
on your titty.
Me.
You do keep on your titty. You do keep on your titty.
That's as far as gonna get, baby.
What's the difference?
That my titty needs to feel some cold air. Not my vagina, a whole ass egg in my cootie cat. Like the hell. Like, I just feel like that's some white people stuff. You feel me?
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some white people that do that, but it was actually
a
group of black ladies that were talking about
hell no, we need to have a serious conversation. Please comment down below if y'all ever find this video, because
what do you guys think about
I need to know what I've been missing.
Give her the information.
Guidance.
Yes. You have to go and Google that. Yoni eggs.
That's serious. Like, let me know what I'm missing.
Yeah, I didn't understand, but I watched them, and they pick certain crystals and certain things to put up there, and there's like dildos made out of crystals and all kinds of stuff. I was like, it was a whole new world for me.
I think my mom must know.
You say your mom knows about yoni eggs?
Maybe not the eggs, but the other stuff.
The crystal dildos?
Yeah. My mom a freak. A little nasty ass. Don't see this, but I love you. And I was like in my 20s. I'm like cleaning my mom's room, looking for something, top drawer. I see like this long, what's the pink rose quartz?
Yeah, rose quartz. She had a...
I touch it because I have a bunch of crystals, and so I'm thinking nothing of it.
Right.
So I grabbed a damn crystal off the freaking first, drawer, and I'm like, "Mommy, where you get this crystal from?" She screamed and she's like, "Nana, why are you touching my stuff?" And I'm like, "Why? Like, it's just a crystal," and I'm over here like
stroking it, stroking the.
You're grasping the crystal.
Wow.
And I was like, "It's not like you," and I'm like, You nasty.
Your mom knows what's up. She's like, I picked the rose quartz because I'm healing. I'm gonna do some healing tonight.
She about to get religious.
What?
I'm like, girl, you got advanced. And
right,
I was like, then you wonder where all your kids got the freaky shit from.
She's in a whole open relationship with a yoni egg.
No, she was with her ex-husband.
Oh.
So I was like, yeah.
Now that you said her husband, because we have
her ex-husband.
We do have this friend that we should not name.
You know who you are. We love you. You didn't even have to go too far.
You know what I'm bringing up right now, right? You know what I'm bringing up.
We love you.
But you know what I'm bringing up. Now that you say your mom and her husband, your mom had that crystal. Do you think that crystal went up more than just her yoni?
I think it's funny you say that.
I think your mom was a pegger.
I think so, because when my mom would get lit at him, she'd be like, "Oh, that's why you're the from the esquina que where's the retanguita."
Mom, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Sorry.
I'm not. That's how she had me.
We kind of know now.
But yeah, like,
what is your take about guys that like that? Like, there's some guys that actually enjoy.
I met the New York guy, and straight up blunt told me.
Yeah.
He liked that shit.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how to feel. I was like, I hope he never tells me to do it because I don't think I'm manly enough.
You don't think you ever had the guts to rearrange somebody else's guts with a yoni with a
I'm not ready there.
Whoa.
I'm not ready for those actions.
You ain't as brave as our friend.
Hell no. Well, I think once I get it done,
right,
and out the way, and I've experienced it, then that's something I'll probably implement depending the person or whatever. But I'm very fearful of that because
what if a guy asks you to lick his, you know what?
That's another thing he asked me.
Would you in there? Would you be one of them girls that be like, ah?
If they shaved it and are very clean.
So you would be open to give people the black kiss, as they say in Spanish, el beso negro, or the brown kiss, because.
Why not? They do it to me.
Yeah, I've actually.
If they shave, and I know that the person's really hygienic, I would. But if I know, no.
Like I said, in gay world, this is not a very far topic because we know about backdoor stuff. Yeah. You know. Yeah. But I've seen some straight men that have admitted openly, like, that they like it. Like that's something that they're willing to do with their girl. They've always disclaimer with my girl. Yeah,
because guys have like this whole thing, like, oh, I'm too manly for that. But like, whoever said it was a woman thing? It's just sex.
Yeah.
You feel me? You're getting it from a woman. You're not getting it from a man.
That's a whole open relationship.
Yeah. Exactly. So it's like, how does it make it gay if you're doing it with a woman?
Right. No. And it gets gay as man and man or women. You know.
What makes it gay is when you're with a man.
Right.
That's what a gay
relationship or a woman, or if you're two women.
Is that you're having sexual relationships
with the same sex.
Exactly.
Right.
So what you do in bed is not gay.
There's like still a lot of taboo around backdoor play. And I feel like there are some guys that
if I can get it, you gotta get it too.
Bro. There's some guys that secretly do like it, but they'll be like, no, man. No, that's an accent.
You peg them like
and then it takes our friend to just get him off guard and just give him a little crystal yoni. You've been yoni. And guys that, you know, we know who you are. Mm-hmm. We're just not gonna put you on blast.
I love it. But yeah, like I think like when it comes to sexuality, definitely explore.
Right.
As long as for me, it could be different from everybody else. But when you add pee and feces into play,
yeah, I've seen that. I've seen people that are into that.
I just be
stuff.
like,
that's a little weird.
It's a bit too much.
Not knocking people that are out there trying extracurricular activity.
Explore.
Good for you.
But I'm saying for me,
but you should sit there and just collect pee. I saw a video.
What if that shit gets in your mouth?
No. And I've seen a video. It was on Twitter. And this guy was on a parade and he was getting he had like this little urinal that was connected to his mouth, and somebody was peeing into the urinal into his mouth. He was,
what the hell?
No, yeah,
I can't.
Yeah,
no golden showers this way. I can't do it. That warm ass.
That's that gold juice.
I can't do it. Don't come for me because I can't. No, don't even bring up the conversation because it's like I can't. Like, ew. The F. Have you heard of Trey Songz doing it?
What, doing what?
The golden shower to bitches.
Yeah, and R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all into that stuff. They're into golden showers. There's people also into another weird thing that is not weird, because I don't want to call people's fetishes weird. Everybody has fetishes.
Yeah.
But there's people that like to take a whole fist, and I've even seen people stick their whole foot. There's this site called rotten.com. I don't know if you ever seen this.
No, I'm intrigued.
Like when there was like pictures of like this guy who stuck his whole head up his butt, and like there'd be like all kinds of like weird shit. Like there was this one guy who was lifting weights and his whole insides fell up. That has nothing to do with that, but there's people that are into that. They'll stick anything up there, like up. And there was this one guy line that he stuck a light bulb up his butt.
That's a strong ass light bulb.
No, it broke and they had to surgically remove it. Yeah.
His dumb
Like
ass.
what in your mind?
You couldn't get a dick and just
or a yoni egg.
Yeah.
You know?
A bead. Something. It had to be a light bulb.
A light bulb.
Ruin the fun for everybody.
I can't even think about when it broke.
Like what?
That's some weird shit, you know.
Like,
But
like
yeah, there's people that.
Do you have any fetishes?
I'm not gonna talk about those here, you know. But
I mean,
I do.
Just name one. It doesn't have to be the most. Yes or no?
Yeah. I have a couple fantasies. I don't, you know.
No, not fantasies. Fetishes.
Yeah. I can have some fetishes.
Okay. Is it like over the top shit?
No.
Or like simple shit?
Simple shit, okay. But I still don't want to tell.
It's none of your business, Anais.
Do you have any fetishes? Maybe if you share, I'll share mine.
What would be considered fetish?
You don't know. You asked me. What? Like some people are into feet. Would you suck toes?
No, I wouldn't.
What if they were really clean toes, like really pretty? Like I would. Like
would.
if it was like
if he's into it, yeah. If I know he's like again hygienic,
yeah,
I would. Fuck that shit. I'll suck the fuck out your toe.
Suck that toe.
Give me that shit. Like if that's gonna like awaken more shit,
right.
Fuck it, sucking toes in it.
Yeah, suck that toe. You know, some people they're into that. They're into toe sucking.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, people just have different.
I just feel like if it's like small little fetishes, like simple, you know, stuff,
then you're okay with that.
Yeah, like maybe depends what.
Maybe.
But if it's like to the fucking extreme that you want to put your whole big ass head inside my coochie, nigga, you got another thing coming for you.
What if you're in a relationship and you really like this person, right? You really like this person, and they're telling you on some shit like the guy wants a dump in your mouth.
Hell
like 2 girls, 1 cup type of thing.
Hell no. I want to tell them to go sorry for the language, but that's what they deserve. F you. You know what? Just get out. Don't even look back. Just leave.
I think anything that has to do with
feces or pee,
get out.
Move. Bye.
Get out.
I don't even know how to look at you anymore after that. Like
you could get all kinds of like diseases.
And freaking infections and stuff like that. The hell? That's so weird.
That is weird. But what if like, all right, you were in a relationship and the ultimatum was, I need to be sexually satisfied, but you do a fetish. I'm not even gonna name one. I'm gonna say a fetish that you would not get down with. Would that be a deal breaker?
It's a deal breaker for me.
So
I'll be like, no, like that's like too. I'm down to a certain extent,
right?
And if I feel like you're doing like the most, like no. I'm sorry. If we're married. Like still like no, like that's just something I won't surpass. You feel me? But again, like if it's like fucking feet
and stuff like that, you be down.
Yeah, why not? The gooch.
Is that like the little area between like the butt and the balls? Yeah. Have you ever sucked one of those?
Hell yeah, the fuck.
Are you freak?
I'm freak.
Like, freaky freak?
That shit makes them come so fast. I'm all up in their business. The fuck? You have to, because if you don't.
A nice rearranging chakras. Then you got coming in and aligning them. She's the inner taker.
I feel like I'm very open when it comes to my sexuality.
Right.
Because I feel like again it's like something like my energy's put into, and so like that's why I only dedicate my time with that one individual. Because with that one individual, I'm able to feel comfortable and release like my energy and feel comfortable enough to experiment things that probably I've never experimented with.
Right.
And I can't do that with just every single body.
Right. Now, what if like in this relationship, right?
I'm still stuck at the gooch. Probably like, come here.
Come here, you. Let me stick this up your
Look at that gooch.
Poor boy leaves out of there walking bow-legged and shit. The fuck I got myself into.
You wanted it. But yeah.
Now, nowadays we're like back to the whole thing with open relationships, right? That's one thing, open relationships. What if like you guys have been together for a long time, right? And you guys just wanted to spice up, and he told you that his fetish was to go to a swingers club, and you said you would not do it. Now and you've had this relationship, you guys love each other. It's a person you can trust, but they want to fulfill that fantasy. They want to go to a swingers club. Would you be down to fulfill that fantasy for your partner?
I mean, if we were married, yeah.
Okay.
You feel me?
Smart.
Yeah, if we were married, yeah.
Try something, bitch. Yeah. Half of it is mine.
Yeah, exactly. So like, it's not because of that, but I feel like when I decide that I get married, it's gonna be with that person that I know I can trust. That we're exploring our sexuality or whatever. We want something new, and we're in this journey together. But we know that when we're done, we still love each other, and we're still good, and we're still going back home with each other, and we're not thinking about that anymore. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
And that's where communication plays a big role.
Yeah,
which was one of our topics on Instagram.
Yeah,
that I believe you posted that one. Yeah. Which is about what is
the biggest thing that's messing up relationships right now? A lot of people answered dishonesty.
Yeah, that was a big one I noticed.
Yeah, communication was another big one. Which I think those are like the big top tools. People are just always lying now and playing around, and that falls under dishonesty. And then the miscommunication, it's like people are just playing too much games nowadays. The outcome would be better if you're just straight up with people and just tell them what it is. Then 75% of the chance the people will be like, okay, I already expected this because he was already upfront or she was already upfront about it.
Yeah, and I think this honesty is a big one, because I feel like if there's something in a relationship that's not working, or there's something in a relationship that could be done to spice it up, I feel like it should be talked about. If you have a good communication and you are talking about things, then there's a less likely percentage of someone stepping out on the relationship and doing things behind people's back. And I believe that that's why some swingers, right, people that do swinging, and they've been together for years, and you will never even know these people swing,
because there's a difference.
But they have a strong core and they have a strong communication.
Exactly, because is that sex is sex, and a relationship is a relationship. Right. You choose whether or not you want that to be. If you're the type of person that you just want that one person and not explore, or you're that person that you want to explore together, right? But we still love each other. That our partnership has nothing to do with us experimenting,
right? And then it goes to the fact that as long as there's a core communication, you guys can do anything together. So having a relationship is more important than sex. Sex is definitely something that's definitely stimulating, and it is important in a relationship. But when you're young, right, or when you're single, better said, you can have sex with someone that's gonna give you amazing sex, and you're like, whoa, but they might not be the right person for you as a partner, because their communication skills are not there. Maybe you guys don't even get along. You guys don't even like each other when it comes to sitting down and hanging out,
or having a conversation.
Sexual chemistry and love is two. I believe it's like two different things. Yeah. But I feel like in order for you to have a healthy relationship, you need to have a little bit of both. Sometimes in relationships, sometimes that, especially long ones, sometimes the sex could use spicing up at times, but that's why they have yoni eggs. And
you have to have, again, an open mind. If you're gonna be with that person forever, being with that just one person for like in bed forever it gets boring after a time because you have tried it all throughout the years.
You have. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, what are we going to do? We're going to refresh and go back to the same motherfucking cycle.
Right.
Right? So then it's okay to broad out and have fun.
Right.
But just in that understanding and communication, like, you know, I still love you. Nothing has changed.
Right.
It's just, unfortunately, this is getting a little bit boring. Maybe I need some excitement.
Right.
We need some excitement. Mm-hmm. Maybe that will bring like spark back again in this relationship. Right. And then I'm thinking that, you know, we're back at it again for another 20 plus
years. But when you say excitement, are you talking about toys? Are you talking about an extra person? Are you talking about maybe traveling or meeting up in some weird hotel and acting like you guys don't know each other?
All the above.
You know,
all the above.
All that stuff.
All of it.
Yeah.
You know? Because again, if you're with a partner for a very long time, you have done it all already. Right. You get me?
Oh, yeah.
You have done it all. So it's like you get bored after a certain time because you've tried it all. And there's a lot of people that, you know, don't mind it. They're like, whatever, you know? But again, it's like, depends who you're with.
Right.
Yeah.
I can see that.
What about you?
I can see some aspect. I'm still not down with the whole swinging part.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely down with the whole meeting at different hotel rooms and, like, you know, spicing it up. I can never say never. I can never say, because, you know, if it's something that, like, in my relationship, like, let's say we sat down and we talked, and I know that you bitch, or, you know, oh, you ain't going nowhere, I ain't going nowhere type of thing. Yeah, you know, maybe I'd be a little more open to it. But the only thing about that swinging is, like, I know that there's couples that do that and they get it. They have a great balance, but I don't think that
it's meant for you.
Not for me, no, not right.
It's not your cup of tea.
No. I don't want to see no one touching what's mine, you know.
Yeah. So I don't know. I can never say never.
Yeah.
But doing it very often, I don't think so. Probably like a one time to try it out. But I think that only that one time. And even at that, I'm very shy when it comes to like my body and stuff.
That's another thing. It's like opening up yourself to a stranger, and them seeing you in because being naked is kind of vulnerable. You know, you're showing something that you don't show to everybody.
And I just feel like it's kind of like weird. Not saying I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying, like, I'm not used to things like that. So it's like, it's kind of like weird, because what if like your partner's looking?
Some partners get off on that.
I know, but like, isn't it like weird? Like somebody else is touching
what's yours.
Yeah.
Right, and that's when the jealousy kicks in. So that's something. That's
so like, then that's not their cup of tea.
Now, if you're someone who's comfortable, right, and you are a swinger, and you guys feel like you guys want to join the discussion, comment below. Let us know what you think and what's your experience in an open relationship, and how did it go? Or as a swinger, and even the people that are not swinging or in open relationships, what do you guys do to spice up your relationships? Especially people that have been together for a long time. What do you guys do to keep it fresh,
spicy?
To keep it spicy, you know. What are some things that you guys like to do to keep your relationship going? So
because we want to know.
Yeah, we want to know.
I'm a chimosa, so please let me know.
Maybe we'll post some stories. But if you guys are watching us on YouTube, or if you're listening to us on Spotify, comment and let us know. Let us know what you guys think about open relationships, and if you're in a committed relationship, what do you do to keep it spicy?
Yes,
we'd like to know that. Thank you to the people that have been supporting us, the people that have been listening to us on Spotify and YouTube, the people that have been commenting on our stories on Instagram. We really appreciate you. But if you're watching us on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. What's crackin'?